It's autumn. The nights are coming in, the days are getting shorter, the light's starting to disappear. But how do you get your inspiration to go out and take photographs when the light's not necessarily there? Join me and find out. Roll titles. Well, hi YouTube, Brian James, that Micro Four Thirds guy with you once again. And as you can see, it's autumn, it's very cloudy out here, it's freezing cold on this autumn day up here in Cumbria in the northwest of England. But we've got things like these really vibrant colours on the foliage behind me on the trees. And autumn really is quite an interesting time to try and get some shots. So how do you find your inspiration in the autumn time to actually go out and get the camera when you really don't want to leave the comfort of your home? What do you do to go out there? Well, I found that this is the hardest time of the year for me. I actually get better as the winter comes in and we get some snow and then the spring appears, but the autumn has always been the worst time of year for me. But I do find that if you get off your backside and make some effort and go out into the countryside, you can find some wonderful things to photograph, loads and loads of colours. And it doesn't have to be big treks up into the mountains or the hills to try and find these things. I'm literally just off the road here, and you'll see by some of the stills that I'm putting up, there are some wonderful vibrant colours just on what's around. You can do things as simple as just take photographs of flowers in your front garden if you want to. But it does take that little bit of effort, and it does take that little bit of effort to warm yourself up and get yourself out there. So what do I do to motivate myself? Well, first of all, I'm choosy over the cameras. I don't want to be carrying big gear around, and again, as I've said many times, this is why I like the Micro Four Thirds format. I can stick something in my pocket, my EM1 Mark 1 or Mark 2 with just a very small zoom lens, or even a prime lens, because I love taking photographs of prime lenses. I can put those in my pocket or into a very small bag and take them out. And the good thing is that by doing that, you're keeping the camera itself warm when you're using it. It's a good idea to try and protect the camera as much as possible in these conditions. Although just be careful, as it does get colder. When you do take it out from a hot place or warm place, you do tend to get condensation as it comes into the cold air. So you've got to balance that out a little bit. However, with a weather sealed camera, it shouldn't be a problem. You just got to wipe the condensation off the eyepiece in the front of the lens. But I do find that looking around the unusual things, and especially if you're doing something a little bit abstract maybe, that can give you some fantastic views which you wouldn't normally get. Try and get some different access points as well. Get low, get high, look down on things if you want to, because sometimes those are the ones which are going to be the different shots, and they can be really interesting. And I do find that by doing that, you do get a different viewpoint on life as well. It's very, very easy sometimes just to get the camera at head height and just take photographs around you, snap away, and they're uninspiring after a while. You've done all those shots. This is a good time to get out and do things you've also photographed in the past and photograph them in a different way as well. The light tends to be really good. I mean, as you can see, it's very, very cloudy. It makes a very, very soft light. There's almost no shadows whatsoever. Summer is wonderful, and I love that bright summer light, but you do tend to get an awful lot of shadows with the hardness of that light. With a big cloud cover over you like this, it does tend to make it an awful lot easier to get some really nice textures in your shots. So let's have a look at a couple of shots. And don't forget, before we do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and give a big thumbs up to this video if you would, because that really helps the YouTube algorithms. If you're not a patron of the channel, there's a Patreon link which will be coming along the bottom here. And also, as for the ones who want to support the channel by buying a cup of coffee with a PayPal donation, there's a PayPal link along the bottom there now as well, both of which are in the description below. Anyway, let's have a look at a couple of quick photographs I've taken. Didn't spend any time on these whatsoever, but I just wanted something which was going to give me a little bit of inspiration and a little bit of colour into my life. Let's have a look. as you can see, I haven't had to go too far. I'm literally just taking things which are around the corner from me. But the beauty of it is there's still some wonderful colours to be had and some wonderful views if you just open your eyes. So until the next time, this is Brian James, that Micro Four Thirds guy. I'm going to go back inside and take one of those coffees that's been bought for me. Thank you very much. And I'm going to warm myself up and edit this video. Till the next time, keep on taking your camera out, keep on enjoying your photography, and keep on having fun with it. Bye bye.